Some things in your life cannot be changed. And today, I will show you how to let go of them without letting go of your life. Because accepting reality is not giving up. If these calm thoughts do you good, subscribe to Wisdom of the Tao, so more people can find a little peace. So picture a man standing at the edge of the water. In his hands, a rope. The rope is tied to a small boat, and that boat has already sailed. It is out on the open water now, drifting away. But he will not let go. His feet are dug into the wet sand, his heels slide as the water pulls, his arms burn, and the rope is cutting into his palms, tearing them raw. The more he fights, the deeper it cuts. Here is the strange thing. He is not holding the boat is gone, he is only holding the pain of the rope. And that is most of us, with the things we cannot change. Maybe you know this feeling. The argument you keep replaying at 3 in the morning, the one you have already lost, still fighting it in the dark. The bedside lamp is on, you are staring at the ceiling, and you are pulling on a rope tied to something that already sailed. Maybe for you, it is a diagnosis you did not choose, a person who walked out the door, a year that broke every plan you had, and the ache only grows the harder you push against it. So let me ask you something simple. Why does fighting what already is only make it heavier? An old teaching gives us the answer. Lao Tzu said, "The soft overcomes the hard." Think of water. Water wears the stone, not by hammering it, not by force, just by staying itself. A single drop falls on the stone, then another. It does not argue with the stone, it does not demand the stone move, and over time, quietly, the stone gives way. Resistance is the opposite of that. Resistance keeps you stuck because it spends today's strength on a yesterday that will not move. Every ounce of fight you pour into what already happened is an ounce you no longer have for what is right in front of you. And notice your own hands for a moment. What rope are you still gripping right now? Now I want to be clear, so you stop fearing this word. Acceptance is not defeat, it is not lying down, and it is not pretending everything is fine, smiling while your heart aches. No. Acceptance is only the moment you stop wasting your strength on what already is. That is all. You look at the thing as it truly is, and quietly you say inside, "This is what is." But right here, a quiet fear rises in you. If you stop fighting, if you let the rope go, aren't you just surrendering? Isn't acceptance only a gentler word for giving up? Hold that exact question, because a river is about to answer it. Surrender. That word sits heavy, doesn't it? As if letting the rope go means letting yourself loose. So watch a river answer it. A river meets a stone in its path, a big one, mossy, planted right in the middle. And the river does not shout at the stone. It does not stop and wait for the stone to move, or to apologize, or to become something softer. It simply flows around, and it still arrives at the sea. Think about what just happened there. The river yielded, it bent, it gave the stone every inch the stone was going to take anyway. And it lost nothing, it kept its direction, it kept moving. The water that touched the stone is the same water that reaches the ocean at the end. Yielding was not stopping, yielding was how it kept going. There is an old name for this, Wu Wei. It means something like not forcing yet still moving. And I know that sounds like a riddle, so let me make it simple. Acceptance is the river's move. It is not the stone's stillness. You are not asked to sit down and go quiet like a rock. You are asked to bend around the thing you cannot change and keep traveling. That is the whole difference the fear was hiding. Surrender drops the journey. It says, "The stone won, I am done, I will stop here." Wu Wei keeps the journey. It drops only one thing. The fight with the stone, same water, still going to the sea, and maybe you feel that loosen something in you. You can let go of the struggle and still be someone who is moving forward. You can stop pushing on the past and still keep that quiet fire alive inside. The one that wants to build, to reach, to arrive somewhere. Let me pause here with you for a moment. Let me ask you gently. Which of these thoughts touched you most today? And the stone you are still fighting, the one you keep pushing against even though it will not move? Tell me in the comments. It really does help to say it out loud, even to a stranger. And if these quiet words reach you, subscribe. So someone else who is gripping a rope tonight, tired, hands sore, can find them too. Now, back to the water, because a river makes it look so easy. It just flows around the stone, it never seems to strain. But you and I are not made of water. We are the man on the shore with the rope still cutting into his palms, and the boat already small on the horizon. Beautiful words about bending and yielding do not open a hand that has been clenched for years. So, how does a person actually do it? How do you truly let the rope go when the boat is already gone and your hands are still burning, still closed tight around a pain that has become familiar? Here is the thing I want you to hear. There is a way. And it is smaller than you think. Because the way to open your hand is not a struggle at all. It is one slow breath and three small words you say on the exhale. Words that do what all your pulling could never do. Not this is good, not this is fair. I'll give you the exact three words now. Three small words on one slow breath. Take the breath in now, and as you let it go, say quietly inside, this is what is. Not this is good, not this is fair. Only, this is what is. That single sentence is the hand beginning to open. Take one slow breath with me now. In and out. And on the way out, just once. This is what is. Feel what happens in the body while you say it. Nothing dramatic, just a small loosening. The jaw drops a little, the shoulders come down, and somewhere, without a fight, the fingers that were white on the rope stop pulling. That is all it is. Not a decision you argue yourself into. A breath and three honest words, and the grip goes soft. Now picture two columns in front of you. On one side, everything you cannot move. The past, exactly as it happened. Other people and what they choose. The weather of life that arrives whether you asked for it or not. You can stand there all day, hands raw, and none of it will turn to face you. It simply is. On the other side, something quieter and far more alive. Your next word, your next step, where you place your attention in this 1 hour. That column is small, but it is yours and it moves. Acceptance does not erase the first column, the boat still sailed. The loss is still real. Acceptance just takes your fire, the warm energy you were burning to change what will not change, and carries it across from the side that already is to the side that can still move. Same fire, new ground. And here is where the rope finally answers you. You let it go and you do not go still. That is the whole secret people miss. Letting go looks like collapse from the outside, but inside it is the opposite. You release the boat and you keep a quiet inner fire. No clenching, no controlling, no forcing the sea to give the boat back. You stop guarding what is gone and you turn and you keep walking your own shore. Watch the man on the sand. For years, his whole life was that rope. He drops it, it falls loose on the wet ground. And in the silence after, he looks down at his hands and finds they were free the whole time. Free to build, free to reach, free to hold something that can still be held. The rope never held the boat for him, it only held him. So, before this settles into you, a small thing if you're willing. Which rope are you still pulling on tonight? You don't have to answer me, just notice it, and if this gave you a little peace, carry it to someone else who is still pulling on a rope tonight. That's how these quiet things travel. You do not have to fix everything today. You really don't. Make peace with what already is. Not because it's fair, but because it already is. And let that freed strand carry you toward the one word, the one step, the one small thing that can still move. This is an old teaching, not a law. Take what serves you and leave the rest. So let your hand open, let the rope fall. Keep your quiet fire and walk your shore. Make peace with what is and let that freed strand carry you. And breathe. Let it flow.